Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 4 of my TRX4 Sport build series. Part 4 will cover the electronics installation, and for that you'll need this bag. You'll need these screws for step E1. These are 3x10. And that's completion of step E1. For step E2, you'll need these parts. And for the motor, I'm going to be using a Holmes Hobbies Trailmaster Sport 550 can, and it's a 21 turn motor. I'll put a link to this in the description below. Now in the electronics bag, there's two types of these cap head screws. You want the bigger one for step E2. The smaller one is a 2.5, this one's a 3. Since I am using a 21 turn 550 motor, just like the stock Traxxas one that comes with the RTR, I will be using the stock specifications for pinion gear and motor mounting. And the stock one is on hole number C. That's the default mounting position for a 21 turn 550 can motor. I'm going to temporarily put the pinion on for now and reposition later. So with the Holmes Hobby motor, to get the correct mesh, I actually have to put the pinion gear in this direction, which is different from the instruction manual. And that completes step E2. For step E3, you'll need these. Now I have a FlySky GT3C, so I will be using this FlySky receiver. This is the FlySky FS-GR3E. It's a 3-channel receiver. And I'll put a link to this in the description below. And that completes step E3. For step E4, you'll need these screws. And for the steering servo, I'll be using a Turnigy MG959 version 2. And I'll put a link to this in the description below. And that completes step E4. For step E5, it requires two 3x12 screws, but since I'm not using the stock Traxxas ESC, and I will be using the Hobbywing WP1080, I will be using this double-sided tape instead of screws. For step E6, you just need this foam here for the receiver box. That completes step E6. For step E7, you'll need these following parts. And that completes step E6, or E7. Now for E8, basically it was a step to route your wires, and I have already done so. And the reason for that is I found out that with the receiver I'm using and the components I'm using, these servo wires weren't long enough to actually get into the box. So I had to make these two servo extensions. But basically in this step, in E8, you have to mount the ESC here, and then you gotta use a zip tie here, which is included in the kit, and another zip tie here for the wires, and tuck it under this part right here and into the receiver box. And that is pretty much all of step E8. Just make sure that when you're doing step E8 that you route the wire between these two screw posts, because that is where the battery tray is going to be mounted, and you want this ESC cable to go underneath the battery tray, and there's a zip tie anchor right there for this part of the wire. So this part of the wire will be under the battery tray. For step E9, you'll need the following. And there you go. That completes step E9. For step E10, you'll need these. And you'll also need these. And that completes step E10. This is what you'll need for step E11. Now the instructions call for the servo horn to face straight ahead. And that completes step E11. And that pretty much completes part 4 of this TRX4 Sport Kit build series. The electronic and the supporting parts for those electronics. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.